Domain expansion. Infinite void.
Jujutsu Kaisen, a game-changer in the shonen genre, is filled with every possible badass moment that we need to get charged up. You may find yourself quoting Sukuna's arrogant quotes like "you dare touch my soul" after watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I know it's too damn cool. Today we present you with the best badass moments in Jujutsu Kaisen. With that being said, let's get right into it. Starting from number 10, we have the exhilarating fight between Panda and Mkhimaru. In episode 16, Panda comes across Mkhimaru, who is a cursed corpse robot controlled by Kokichi Muta, a student unable to move because of heavenly restrictions. At first, Mkhimaru attacks him with various techniques like Ultra Spin Technique and Ultra Cannon, but Panda effectively dodges them and lands solid punches on him several times. In a rage, Mkhimaru unleashes his final technique called Ultimate Cannon and directs that destructive power straight towards Panda. His initial joy soon turns into despair when he finds Panda alive after the clearance of the smokescreen. Moreover, Panda has activated his gorilla mode, making him more powerful and fierce like a gorilla. He uses his unique ability called Unblockable Drumming Beat to damage Mkhimaru to its core. Panda grabs Mkhimaru's only functional arm and uses a tremendous forward palm thrust to finish the fight and tear his opponent apart. Coming up on number 9, we have the brutal fight between Toto and Magumi. In episode 8, Magumi comes across Toto, a man holding the title of Grade 1 Sorcerer. He starts the fight by saying he wants to test the new first-year students. Toto begins by asking what type of woman he likes, to which he makes a lame face and refuses to answer. He lands a solid, destructive punch on Magumi out of the blue. Magumi uses his curse techniques called New and Toad to hold him, but all in vain because Toto's fists are too powerful to handle. Magumi is beaten badly to the point his whole body is bleeding. He suddenly remembers that Toto single-handedly destroyed 100 curses in Shinjuku without using any curse technique, which shows his raw power. Just when Magumi is about to unleash a forbidden technique, upperclassmen Panda and Toge intervene and stop the fight. On number 8, we witness the pretty much one-sided fight between Goju Sensei and Sukuna. In episode 2, Itadori manages to finish off the curse by swallowing the cursed finger and becoming a vessel of Sukuna. Just when Magumi is about to exorcise him, Goju Sensei intervenes and, out of curiosity, challenges him for a 10-second fight, to which Itadori agrees. He lets Sukuna take over, who attacks Goju. But to his surprise, Goju easily dodges it and even makes fun of him. He again tries to land some solid strikes, but all in vain as Goju is able to dodge all of them easily. Goju decides to show off by attacking Sukuna with a series of bizarre attacks. Sukuna asserts that Jujutsu Sorcerers are brothersome in all eras and attempt to end the battle. Instead, Goju easily repels the curse's shattered shards and counts down the final seconds till Itadori regains control. Coming up on number 7, we have the fight of Sukuna against the Special Grade Curse. In episode 4, Itadori and his friends are tasked with exorcising a cursed womb, but they find that the cursed comb is a special grade curse powerful enough to blow up the city instantly. Unable to fight against him, Itadori tells Megumi to escape with Nobara so he can unleash Sukuna to finish him off. Later, he gives control of the body to Sukuna, who wants to do something that will make Itadori regret his decision. He decides to take the curse out of his building, but the curse attacks him. Sukuna ends up fighting the curse. In fact, he plays with it cause he can kill it anytime. He breaks the limbs and hands off the curse several times, but he regenerates them using cursed energy. Finally, Sukuna unleashes a special curse technique called Domain Expansion that slices the curse into bits. On number 6, we have the exciting battle of Nanami against Mahito. In episode 10, Nanami, a grade 1 sorcerer, is tasked with the training of Itadori. Nanami confronts Mahito, a special grade curse experimenting on humans, upon reaching a sewer tunnel. He engages in a battle with the curse and tries to land some strikes on the curse, but the curse manages to evade most of his attacks with insane speed and reflexes. Mahito releases transfigured humans to distract him, but Nanami breaks through them. After several clashes, Mahito tries to transfigure Nanami's body, but he manages to defend against this attack by making a defensive layer of curse energy around his body. The battle continues to episode 11, and Nanami is forced to go over time, revealing attacks packed with more cursed power. He uses his ratio technique called Collapse to slay one of Mahito's legs and escape as he is exhausted as well. Coming up on number 5, we have the climatic battle of Yuji and Nanami against Mahito. In episode 13, Yuji and Nanami team up to defeat Mahito, who has caused them so much trouble as he transfigured many humans into monsters. Yuji begins to synchronize his attacks with Nanami so that they can damage Mahito. On the other hand, Mahito continues to change his body's shape into needles to attack them. He even produces some small transfigured children to distract Yuji while he takes care of Nanami. Just when he's about to kill Nanami, Yuji steps in and saves him. Together, they beat the shit out of Mahito, but he's not out of moves yet. Mahito unleashes a domain expansion called the Self-Embodiment of Perfection to trap Nanami inside while Yuji is left outside. Nanami's death was inevitable, but Yuji didn't give up and invaded the domain from outside, causing Mahito to touch Sukuna's soul. Sukuna punishes him by injuring him gravely. On number 4, we have an epic fight between Magumi and Special Grade Curse. In episode 23, Magumi, along with his friends, is tasked with investigating the Yasuhachi Bridge curse. However, soon they learn that it is not an ordinary case because there are multiple special grade curses lurking beneath the bridge. Magumi finds himself trapped in a domain expansion of a special grade curse similar to the one Yuji defeated. He summons new and divine dogs to help him in defeating it. However, soon the curse overpowers Magumi, leaving him with several injuries. Suddenly he remembers his talk with Goju Sensei the other day when he told Magumi to get out of his comfort zone as he has a great potential to become more powerful. Inspired by this talk, Magumi unleashes his unfinished domain expansion technique called Chimera Shadow Garden to distract the curse while he uses divine dogs to land the final slash that exorcises the curse. Coming up on number 3, we have the battle between 2 sorcerers and 2 death-painting wombs. In episode 24, Yuji and Nobara team up to defeat Eso and Kechizo, cursed wombs brought into existence by tragic experiments. At first, the cursed brother gives them a hard time, as they are pretty powerful and loaded with different techniques. Eso unleashes his Wing King technique to manipulate his own blood as a weapon, while Yuji and Nobara continue to run away from it. Later, Kechizu spills his blood on both of them, revealing the deadly poison in it. Cursed marks begin to appear on Yuji and Nobara's skins. Nobara ends up using her straw doll technique on herself to inflict damage to them, much to their dismay. On the other hand, Yuji lands fists charged with cursed energy on Kechizu. She puts an end to Kechizu by activating the straw doll hairpin technique. Upon witnessing the death of his brother, Eso tries to escape, but Yuji uses Black Flash to kill him. On number 2, we have the most epic battle moment between Goju Sensei and Jogo. In episode 7, Jogo, an unregistered special grade curse, attacks Goju Sensei in the hope of killing him. He starts the battle with a surprise attack on Goju, but he easily dodges it. Goju tries to chat with him, but he refuses to listen and continues to attack him. Jogo unleashes ember insects that explode on Goju. However, his sudden joy soon turns to despair when Goju appears unscathed out of the smoke. Goju uses the curse technique Reversal Red, which makes Jogo suffer a lot. In a rage, Jogo unleashed his domain expansion called Coffin of the Iron Mountain. He uses the lava inside the domain to kill him, But Gojo-sensei removes the blindfold from his eyes and unleashes his own domain expansion called Infinite Void, which instantly overpowers Jogo's domain and destroys his lower body. Number 1. We have another team battle of Toto and Yuji against Nanami. In episode 20, Nanami, a special grade curse affiliated with Mahito's group, infiltrates the competition ground of Jujutsu High School. Yuji teams up with Toto to exercise this curse. At first, they exchange fists with each other while Toto continues to analyze the fighting pattern of Nanami. While fighting, Toto teaches Yuji a powerful technique called Black Flash, which he uses in continuous strikes that surprises even Toto. Nanami uses the roots to separate them from each other. Just when Hanami's root is about to pierce through Toto, he uses his innate technique called Boogie Woogie to swap places with Nanami, leading the roots to damage Nanami itself instead of him. Toto continues to use this technique to change places with Yuji, as they develop a continuous strike combo that deals a lot of damage to Nanami. Later, Gojo-sensei intervenes and uses Hollow Technique, Purple, to destroy the curse and everything in its path. So guys, this is it for today's video. We hope you like our picks for the best badass moments in Jujutsu Kaisen. We would like to know your favorite moment in Jujutsu Kaisen in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more anime-oriented content. Thanks for watching. Bye!